What?
No.
Take a piss? What did you say?
No.
We're live, internet people. I'm setting up everything still. I know I'm not. I don't have the chat bot in chat. Setting up my creator dashboard as you see it on the screen. Making sure my audio is muted. And you, Lisa Dexy Prime 14, thank you. You're sweet. I think you get a new badge at 15, I can't remember. Okay, it's working. Vamps and Stuff. We're playing Vampire Survivors tonight. I'm going to be installing that game. It doesn't look very big at all. So we're going to do that right now. And it is 203 megabytes. I think I can do that in like 2 seconds, if that. Let's get the chat bot in here as well. Look at that, we're done downloading it already. We're gonna play a couple games tonight. I'm actually gonna prep It Takes Two. And depending on if Lisa wants to play it tonight as well, we're gonna try to do that. How big is this game? Oh my gosh. You wanna know how big this game is?
Tell me.
It's 43 gigs. That's huge.
That's huge.
Do we want to actually... Like, it sucks to me that the game is 43 gigs, right? And it's going to take me like 20 minutes to download it. And then that means that if you want to download it too, then we're essentially wasting about 100 gigs of our data for the month, which is about 1/10 of our data cap, just to download one game.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
My thought is you should try something else tonight.
All right, we'll do that. Maybe we should just like have it. What I could do is install the game, not tonight, but maybe install the game soon, and then I can just take the files off my computer and just give them to you over the network.
Yeah.
That'd be way faster. Way faster. It doesn't look very big at all. That's what she said. Yeah. Man, I tell you what. I've been going back. The season 4 on Peacock. If you got Peacock. Season 4 of The Office. The extended episodes are out. You got It Takes Two. Yeah, I have it. Now I've had it. I bought it a while ago, and we were gonna play it. Lisa's friend here, she was talking to her about it just the other day on the phone, and suggested that we still try it out. And I told them that I owned it. It's just a big file download, and honestly, it'll probably take. It said it would take about 20 minutes for me to download the game, and then trying to figure out how to get Lisa to get it as well, and all that fun stuff. So anyway, what we're going to do though is clear the search. Go back to the top. We're going to play this game. This game came out fairly recently, I think, December. I'm only going to play this for a little bit. This is a game that came out that Veermeister picked up for me. It says overwhelmingly positive. Like 99% of the reviews say this game is awesome. And I was playing some super simple game, if you remember, called Loop Hero. And that game grew on me so much that I ended up buying it on the Switch so I could play it whenever Cooper's napping in my lap, or if I just want to lay on the couch and play it. So maybe this game will be just as fun. I have no idea. When Ravenna once picked up, instead of saying pick up, she says peacock. I like that. That's fun. That's fun. Whenever Cooper wants picked up, he just wraps his arms around my legs. He doesn't say anything. He just grunts.
Like taps on the back of your knees.
He taps on the back of your knees, and he knows he wants up. And he likes to point at things. Speaking of that, he's been really interested in my record player. After I showed him how to like turn on the record player, he's not tall enough to reach it. But whenever I pick him up, he can actually hit the power button to start the. I mean, not the power, but the power button's already on. But like the button to start rotating the platter to actually spin the record. And he gets so freaking excited whenever he hits that button and it starts playing music. Speaking of which, my 2 speakers are still powered on, even though the record player is powered down. So at some point, I'm going to have to turn those off before I go to bed tonight. All right, so anyway, we're going to dive into this game and see if it's any good. I don't know. And Lisa, you said you're going to come back later? Is that the plan?
We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to play without the Steam overlay enabled because I don't roll that way. We don't need that. Is this going to be a windowed? Oh, no. Photosensitivity warning. How flashy is this game? Should I be playing this with a controller? I did plug in a controller on purpose tonight. Because I don't know. It does work. What is power up? I don't want to power up. I just want to. Visible joystick. Damage numbers. Streamer safe music. That's what I like. That's what I like. Can I change? So when I go to options and there's no options to change the resolution, I get a little sad. So maybe I can hit full screen here. Oh, look at that. That's nice. It's still in a window, but it is what it is. It looks a little better than what we were doing a second ago. I can be Antonio or just Antonio because these are all locked. So Antonio looks like a ripoff of the character from Castlevania. Gain 10% more damage every 10 levels, 50% max. What do we play? How do we play this game? Wait, is it just auto attacking for me? Do I just walk around? How does this game work? Is this the game? I can't attack downward, I can only attack side to side. Is this game just like survive? Should be picking up these gems. Swing! What is happening? This is horrible. What? High damage. Simon Belmont. Yeah, that's correct. I couldn't remember. Fires 1 more projectile. Fires quickly in the face direction. Oh shoot! I see what's happening here. We gotta get the gems and level our levels. I like how he's just a sprite. He's just standing there. But I mean, again, this game was like 99% overwhelmingly positive. Generates damaging zones. Fires 1 more projectile and fires 1. Santa water. Don't you guys need what Santa water? Let's just do this whip. Is it going 2 ways now? Look at that. Should I be walking around? Maybe I should be like exploring, not just killing bad guys. Maybe the goal is to actually... Oh no, there's zombies. This bat takes forever to kill. Oh man. I gotta get in there and get them gems. The coin. This coin I think you can use in unlocking a new character. Oh. Honestly, this isn't too bad. Like, it feels, right now it feels like it's not too overwhelming, but I'm sure it will be. And it's like, probably the longer you play, the more difficult it gets. What is this? There's some cash money is over here. Okay. Yep. More coins. We need to get the coins so we can unlock new characters. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh my gosh, there's a horde of bats. Spinach raises inflicted damage by 10%, base damage by 5. I think we'll do the spinach. What? I'm getting hurt a little bit. I wonder if you can heal up in this game. Oh my gosh, look at him go. Oh my gosh. We're losing all this other loot back here that we killed these guys earlier. I wonder if this game is also on mobile. This isn't too bad. Not mobile, but like something like the Switch, or if it's on consoles, or if it's only a PC game. The music's pretty fun. You know, for a streamer-safe music, it's nice to know that that's a thing. Come on, we need to level up here. I'm losing health. All right, there we go. Reduces incoming damage by 1. Orbits around the... We want the Bible. Orbits around the character. What's that gonna do? Where's the Bible? I don't see it. They lied to me. Oh, there it is. What's it gonna do? It just comes out whenever it wants? Oh yeah, get him. Get him, Bible. Punch him. Oh man, this is rough. I feel like killing the skeletons, since they have more, they require more damage dealt to kill them, that you should be able to get more experience, and these gyms feel like experience. Oh my gosh, the fact that you swing and you don't control the swing, and you can't step in that water, I guess. That means I can't loot that stuff. And you're kind of kiting all the enemies all at once. It's interesting. I wonder what the music's like that's not streamer safe. I wonder if it's a bit more upbeat, or it's this licensed or something. What is the... How do I kill these bats that are blue? Oh, now there's ghosts. Oh, this is like... Oh. We're gonna get this rainbow money. Oh man, we need to be all base damage, 10%, generates damaging zones, whip. We're gonna increase this. There we go. I'm hurting pretty bad. Maybe I can find some health. Always go for the gold. We want to unlock a new character. And I'm wondering, like, so there's like these 2 icon bars in the upper right that are like yellow. You can barely see them on this stream because I got the overlay on. But I wonder if that's like a boss health bar or what that is. Oh, there's a treasure chest back there. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh no. We're gonna open that treasure. What are we gonna get? Oh, this is something like Canine would like. Do I have to... Is it just money? Am I getting... Oh, I get a leaf. I thought I was gonna like loot crate it and it just randomly gives me something. CSGO loot box, that's right. Nice. Oh, I leveled up. Fires 1 more projectile. I'm gonna do the high damage, high area scaling. We're gonna do the axe. I mean, at this point, my health's so freaking low. Unless I can heal up. Oh, the axe kind of falls up, goes up and falls down. There's a bunch of like freaking plants in the praying mantis. That praying mantis, you know it's gonna have a shit ton of health. We gotta like fight our way out of this circle that's slowly enclosed. It's like we're playing Battle Royale and the zone's closing. Oh no. Let me out. Oh shoot. What is happening here? I'm dead. Do I get extra life? What? That's it? So this game's like $3, I think, on Steam. And it's overwhelmingly positive and had thousands and thousands of reviews. It just tells you that you can build a game that's simple enough. Does she have a racket? What is that? It's like a wizard, maybe. What is that? Permanent +1 projectile, all weapons. Projectiles get 2% faster every level 5. Experience every 5 levels. Oh, does she control you? Is it always just, it seeks an enemy? Okay, this one's interesting. You ban an in-game action. It says, I'm here. Fearmeister, I'm playing the game. Bibles only upgrade. What if I can't choose a Bible? Alright, fine. I'll pick the Bibles. But if I don't have a Bible option, I will be picking something else. Yeah, I mean, anyway, like if you think about this game, like this game has thousands of. Okay, so I don't have Bible, so what do? What do you want me to pick? I'm gonna do the Santa water. We haven't tried the Santa water yet. Random fact. What's a good random fact? I went to Lisa and I went to the bike store today. The Wamsley Cycles in town with the coupe, and we were taking a look at options for bikes. One of the things I wanted to do was get a new bike, and then Cooper was born, and so we did not buy new bikes. Some of these aren't giving me XP, man. I kill a bat and it's not giving me a gem. I'm not too keen on that. Anyway, so we went to the bike store and we had him try out one of those little, what do they call, Lisa? Strider bikes, which is like a bike without pedals. So that they can kind of just like kick around and slide around. That's pretty cool. I've seen a kid in the neighborhood use one. And he's a little too short for the one that they had at the store, like maybe by like an inch or two. But he was all about getting on that thing and he wanted to ride like the adult bikes too. Oh, this is bad. So with this character, the whip, oh my gosh.
So many bats. Why can't we
Fires more projectiles based on 20% damage. I'm gonna pick up the armor. I will continue to get all the Bibles though. If Bibles show up, that's what we'll do. And it's funny, you might call me a Bible thumper because I'm hitting I'm hitting enemies with Bibles. I need to head back south here because that's where the gyms are from earlier. They're just swarming all over me. Just trying to like zigzag out of this chaos here. Here we go. What's in there? Anything good? Oh yeah. And so we didn't buy anything, but we were looking at bikes as well for like for me to be able to have like the little kind of ride along behind you, little like baby carrier type thing. Shields from damage when active. No Bible, so I'm gonna go with the whip now. Come on. All this XP gems. Here we go. Oh yeah, bring on the Bibles. And what else? What else? So we're looking at probably getting a bike at some point for maybe the spring or the summer. We'll see. So that's the fun fact. That's what we did today. What else? Oh yeah, the Rebel Legion application I have, and still haven't heard back yet. Not from any official sense. I know a guy that kind of leads stuff. And he told me, "Oh, look at that! You can get health. So you kill the, you kill the little light thingies, the little torches, and you get health. That's good for your health." Anyway, from what I've been told, my costume was approved, even though they had not contacted me. And then they also will not fully approve your costume / your account or whatever like that until your portraits are finished for the website. And the guy that leads the base locally, he's also on their Photoshop team, and he busted butt to get all that work done. And you can't just like grab mine off the stack, like buried in the stack, and just do that and give me special treatment. He had to do everybody else in front of me, and I told him I appreciated it, I told him there's no rush and all that, but that's what he did for me. But the thing is once that's done, then the LCJ, as they are called, the Legion Costume Judge, has to go in and click a button to complete the whole process. So now I'm at the mercy of somebody pressing a button on the internet. And then once that's done, I'll be a full-fledged Rebel Legion member. And due to the chaos, in my opinion, and the lack of communication, I probably won't do any more costumes, for Rebel Legion, to be honest. Maybe I know I had another guy that was going to be building us Jedi robes, and some things came up there, and in exchange for me building his Sand Trooper backpack. But to be honest, like, I'm not too worried about that. Like, he paid me for the build of the Sand Trooper backpack after the fact, since like he just didn't have time to do any of the sewing. And what does that do? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's what we needed in our lives. Then you need to join Bounty Hunter Guild and Mando Mercs. Well, the Bounty Hunter Guild, you mean the Bounty Hunter Guild in 501st? I actually do all the webmaster stuff for the Bounty Hunter Guild in 501st. I'm planning on not doing that soon, though. It's a lot of work. Bibles, please. Join all the clubs, costume clubs. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, the only one. So there's something. What's the other one called? Dark. What is it? Dark Empire. Dark Empire is a more casual version of 501st. I don't know. Maybe that's disrespectful. I don't know. It's not as strict. So when I say that, like, in Rebel Legion, you can actually join Rebel Legion with a generic Jedi, whereas you cannot join. Last 5 seconds longer. We're just gonna keep Bible thumping. There is hold on, I'm trying to think here. I'm gonna zigzag out of this crap and get this coin. There we go. There is no like generic Sith costume in 501st, because it all has to be from a, you know. Oh my god. Oh yes. I can see why this game is addicting. This game is pretty fun. Pretty fun for $3. It's simple. It's like one of those kind of hell shooters. What are they called? Sorry, I don't know. Those super crazy bullet hell type games, because of the amount of enemies here. But there's not a ton of bullets flying at me, but there's a lot of enemies coming after me. So Dark Empire offers the ability for you to be able to create a generic Sith character if you want. But I don't know much more other than that. But so there's Dark Empire, 501st, the Rebel Legion, the Mando Mercs. Those are the major, I think, costume clubs that are noticed by LFL and Disney. There's also one called the Saber Guild, which they don't really focus on costume work. They are more so lightsaber choreographing. And so those are all the major clubs that I'm aware of that are Star Wars related, that are worldwide groups. If I ever built a Mando, it would be that helmet that I linked in the subscriber only chat, that white one with the cool like flip down bino visor. I love that helmet. Like, that would be the helmet I would buy, and then I would build my costume around that, just because of how badass that helmet is. Oh, look at me zigzagging. This is a I mean, this is a pretty fun game. I mean, if you haven't checked this out, like, it's pretty cheap. And definitely, like, you could play this game with a controller, without a controller. I'm currently playing with a controller. I'd recommend probably the analog stick. I mean, there's no other buttons. It's literally, you can play this game with just an analog stick. I could see this being an arcade game from, like, you know, sometime in the 80s. The thing is like, if this was an arcade game, this game would be way shorter than it actually is. They'd be throwing way more enemies at you in a more rapid succession, and you wouldn't level up as fast, probably. So they could eat your quarters, and you can keep playing it. Because you got to make money, right? But I mean, that's kind of the charm of this game, too, is like, I think once you get the hang of it and you're kind of zigzagging and you know what to do, you're able to kind of do pretty well. Those bats are really hard to kill. Oh shoot, it's the Super King Praying Mantis. You know, if you kill that thing, I bet you there's some fat loot. Oh my gosh, they're closing in on me. Oh, there's a treasure chest. We got it. Less of an investment than the other one. Yeah, the other one, yeah, that's the thing, is that game was $20. Oh yeah, Bibles, baby. That other one was fires one more project. Oh right. Oh shoot. Base damage buff by 10. I'm gonna keep it the magic wand seems to be where it's at because it like auto seeks a little bit. Oh, this might be bad for me here. It looks like they're breaking up a little bit. I'm gonna push out of here. There was health back below me, and I just kind of bailed on it. And yeah, so the other game was $20 that you picked up, full price. And I mean, yeah, it was 3D, but I'm gonna tell you what. Oh my God, look at all these skeletons. Oh, they want me to die. They want this round to end. I wonder who, like, I bet you there's some Pro Zone people playing this on Twitch right now that have been doing way better than I am on this. Oh, come on, I didn't want a coin, I wanted some chicken. I just want some chicken. Come on, Bibles, beat them up. Augments health to 10%. What do we want here? Let's go with the health. That didn't help us at all. I don't want to die. Come on, chicken. Oh, it's a coin. Yeah, oh my gosh, the super freaking praying mantis. I almost called him a centipede. Come on, chicken. What does that thing do? What's it do? Freeze him in time? Let's get the fudge out of here then. Oh, we don't want to fudge. We want to kill. Santa water, improve incoming damage. We're going to do the armor. This is my opportunity to... Oh my gosh. The wolves are coming out. The ghosts are here. I think depending on where you're at in the game, it just spawns different types of creatures. And then, of course, how long you've survived. Oh! We're just constantly going up. It's so... If it loops, like if you think of the old games like Asteroids and things like that, if it loops as we continue up and we get back to the bottom again, we can go get all all the gems that we missed. It's just... kind of nerve-wracking. There's no break. You just keep going. Anyway, that $20 game, I mean, maybe it's cool for some, but it just was not super appealing to me. But something like this, that's that simple. This is pretty fun for... Oh my gosh, look at these ghosts coming. Waves of dead ghosts. Oh, we're zigging and zagging. What's this? I wonder what like the longest. One more hit and I'm toast. There's an arrow pointing downward. What does that mean? Is it a treasure chest? Will we ever know? It's probably like the end of the level or something. Oh my god! Trust in the Bible. I want to read chat, but that game, after a while, you can't even read chat. Cruelty Squad. The name was escaping me for a second. Yeah. You can get those flip down binos on basically any Mando helmet. But here's the deal. That Mando helmet specifically, how like it looks, like the kind of the tight line visor where it's got like a small gap. I don't like the traditional Mando helmet that's got like the big gap in the mouth and like, I mean, everything has that T shape. Usually in the Mando verse kind of thing. That's kind of their signature thing. But, and not everybody has that, but most do. But that kind of narrowed look, that kind of, I think that helmet was called like, what was it? I don't know. It was like a scout helmet or a recon helmet or something like that. All right, well, let's unlock another character and try a different character. Play like another round or two, and then we'll skip it out. So is everyone here relatives? Because if you look, it says like they're Antonio Bell Pace. Everyone's got the same name, last name. Projectiles every 10 seconds get faster. Permanent projectile, all weapons. All right, we'll try this guy. Oh, he got two. He flings two. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I should be attacking things, not just. It's based on the direction that you last touch on the joystick. So you got to really kind of know where you want to bombard encircling zones. Fires at random enemy, deals heavy damage. Fires at nearest enemy. Let's do the fire one. We haven't seen that yet. I know we were talking about, Ben, if that helmet would be approvable by Rebel or by Mercs. I'd be surprised if they wouldn't be. It wouldn't be, because that vendor specifically is Merc friendly, if I recall correctly. And again, I know the. We'll do this. Look at that, 3 knives. The Merc restrictions or rules or regulations for their costuming, it looks strict, but I bet you in reality, I mean, it's you know, there's rules, but I mean, compared to some other things, it won't be that bad, I promise. Oh, we get another knife. What does that mean? Fires 1 more projectile. Base damage up by 5. Does that mean we're throwing 4? Oh man, base damage. Do some. Oh, how are we getting all these things? For a chance to freeze enemy time? We'll keep going with high damage, high area scaling. We'll go with this. There's got to be a strat to this. There's got to be a strat to this where you're looking for certain items to get you those treasure chests. Like you're trying to maybe fight the bigger dudes here. Because it's got to be more than me just picking up these gems. Because you get those treasure chests and you're in a way better shape. Maybe for the guy you want more. Oh shoot! Can I pause this? Oh, I can pause it. You're saying maybe for this guy you want more variety in weapons since he makes more projectiles. Yeah, I think you're right. Oh shoot! I forget what this thing did. Oh yeah, it was this. Yeah, boy. 1 more projectile. We'll take that. Give me all the bats! Give me all the bats! Oh my god, I asked for too many bats. There's so many gems over here we gotta get. Fires. We'll go with the magic wand because we don't have that one yet. Going okay on health. We'll grab some armor here. There we go. That's what we want. We're gonna grab this thing. Is it just a permanent thing? Or is he gonna disappear after a while? We got a what do you think that it's like a dove that's pooping on everybody? This guy is like crazy. Files one more projectile. Oh, we gotta get the Bible now. So now we got fire, we got Bibles, we got axes, we got knives, we got birds pooping on people. This guy is unstoppable. At least for now. Till the old praying mantises show up. So many blue things we got here. This is good. Files up to one more projectile base area 40%. Or the knife. We'll go with the knife. I do like the fact that the health doesn't disappear after we uncover it. Like you think of the old classic games like Streets of Rage and things like that. I think after a while they disappear. Get that praying mantis. Get him dead. Oh, we got him. I don't know. It's just like... Oh, we got an axe and some money. Base axe damage is up to 20 more %. How many do these... It's like the plants cannot be killed. Passes through 2 more enemies. For that was 1 more. We want all the projectiles as possible. Didn't mean to pick up the chicken, but we'll roll with it. This guy seems OP. I can't say that I'm getting better at this game. I'm just feeling like this guy's OP. I'm sure it's about to get a lot harder. I think the last time we survived, like, I forget how much. Cooldown is 2 seconds. Pass through 2 more enemies. Just like waste everything. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go with this axe, so it passes through more enemies. They're becoming harder to kill. Yeah, at this point, like, at certain... Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh, the Bible saved me. Pretty sure, unless it was the bird poop. I can't tell. We gotta... There we go. Oh, my gosh. Alright, augments health by 10%, fires one more projectile. I think we want... Let's get another Bible. 3 Bibles. It's good. If we kill this this blue bat, we get some fat loot, I think. There we go. Oh, more Bibles. Base area is 30%, base area up to 25%. Speed, oh, the speed, so it spins faster, I guess. I didn't mean to grab that health. That sucks. I gotta get down there. We gotta loop around. I'm getting all kinds of gems down there. Oh, brace or increase projectile speed by 10%. Passes through one more enemy to knives. We're gonna do the speed. Get them gems. This game is so good, I'm telling you what. Come on, kill these bats. Do you have fat loot, maybe? No. That blue one does. The blue and gray one, probably. Oh, one more knife. We're gonna do... Oh, yes. Look at us, getting all the gems. It's so hard to level now. Picking up all these gems and you're just not getting a whole lot. Oh my gosh! Oh, did you see how much health I just lost there? We gotta find some chicken. Come on, chicken. That's not chicken, that's coins. Alright, we're on a mission for chicken. Oh no. This is the worst time. This might be the end of me. It's like they knew. Oh shit. Let me out. Let me out. I'm gonna kite all the enemies in a circle. The circle is getting smaller. I'm just gonna take the damage, go out. Is this chicken? It's chicken! Yeah, that wave of the bats there really messed me up. Gotta get this. You know, if we kill this thing, we're gonna get. Oh my gosh! Character gains 8% more experience, fires one more projectile. We got, in fact, last 0.5 seconds longer. Now we need more axes. Give me the axes. There's more chicken. We could use the chicken. We'll get the chicken here. Gotta watch the praying mantis. Oh my gosh, these guys are so painful. I want to see somebody like last up to 30 minutes in this game. Like I want to see what that looks like. That's got to be insane. Now is the just die part? Yeah, I think you're right. Slowly push through this gamut of dudes. There we go. Base speed of 10% files one more projectile. We just need all the projectiles. We have to throw all the knives. Give me that treasure chest. I know you got it. Oh shoot. Takes so long to kill that thing. I'm like running for my life. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shoot. I need more Bibles. The bracer, I should have got the bracer, right? Because that would have been the speed, right? There's probably a oh shit. It's probably a strat. Can you imagine it's like this massive amount of ghosts just flying through like a flock of birds? Like, that's bizarre. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen any lanterns in a while. Oh my gosh. They just want me to die. Look at that. I shot the shit out of that wolf and he's still coming at me. Like. So the gray wolves, they don't die very easily. The ghosts, they will die. This XP that I'm getting is so much slower now because I can't go out pick up the gems. I'm still just trying to move away from the large infestation of enemies and hope that I can find some chicken. Oh, the bats. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, alright. Well, we've got one more character to try out. And then I think we'll wrap it up with this game. We've been playing this game for how long? I don't know. I gotta check my stream deets. 48 minutes about. Alright, so this character, I think it's a woman. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy with long hair. I don't know. Projectiles get 10% faster every 5 levels. Max 30%. Alright, we'll give it a go. What do you shoot? Really? What? It takes 20 hours to shoot your shot. It does bounce. Oh, this character sucks. I say that now. I say that now. Watch me say that not later. This sucks. No, this is bad. You have to be aiming the direction you want to shoot it. Oh no, it shoots wherever it wants. It shoots probably the closest enemy, it looks like. Alright, fire wand. We need the fire wand. I remember the fire wand with the other guy. It felt like it took forever to shoot, but the fact that, oh my gosh, such a pain in the ass. Damage nearby. This is garlic. It looks like I was thinking it looked like a ball sack. Reduces resistance to knockback. It can freeze. What does that mean? Is it like a? How long does the garlic last? I like to think it's just it's a pungent odor. I smell like garlic, and they're like, "Geez, you need to take a bath." Yeah, I don't think this character is going to last super long for me here. We'll see. Yeah, this is rough. Alright, here we go. Strikes at random enemies. The lightning ring. Well, you can recover health. 0.1 HP though. So you need to 10 seconds to get 1 HP. That's not very good. Alright, we got a fire wand. Base damage goes up. We really need some more projectiles, to be honest. But that's the electricity thing. I don't know if I wanted to do that, but okay, we'll just take it. Base damage 5, base speed 20. We're gonna do the spinach. I want that Transylvanian garlic or something. Some rare garlic that'll be so pungent that my auras are much larger. We're right in the swarming bat phase. Ready for the swarming bat phase. We're gonna do the bracers. We'll try the projectile speed thing. Maybe that'll help these things spawn faster. So the garlic does help here, but like only for these weaker enemies. Later on, it's not going to matter at all. There we go. Base area up to 40% damage up to. Okay, look at that. We're super smelly. We gotta get. Oh, the damage is not like constant. It's not like it like kind of pulses while it's in there. I want to kill this other bat because I feel like I'm gonna get a treasure chest out of it. They're already skeletoning me right now. Jeez. Ouch. Come on, bat.
Bat.
Well, it gave me a boatload of XP at least. Yeah, bat. He's talking about the chance to freeze enemies in time, shields damage, shields from damage when active, and then base damage is 5, base speed 20%. What do you think? Let's go with this. Let's try this freeze. It's this chance to freeze. I wish it would tell me what the chances are. What if you keep getting base damage up and your garlic makes you invincible? Yeah, well, I guess we'll try that. I feel like the base damage for the garlic would have to be pretty fat. Base speed up to 10%. Empty tome reduces cooldowns by 8%. All base speeds. Does that mean like damage as well? Doesn't seem like it. We gotta turn back around. We gotta get them gems. Oh man, I got hit again. Shit. I'll go with the Bible here. The more like area damage probably like around me is the better. If I get some of the chicken soon. Bracer is just projectile speed, I gotcha. That makes sense.
I think it would be pretty fun if they had multiplayer for this game. What do you think? Like you could do like kind of reminds me of Gauntlet. Maybe you have like up to 4 players or something like that, and you don't have to be on the exact same screen. Maybe you can like split up, and then they can scale it. Base damage up by 5. Effect lasts 3% life. Well, yeah, we'll just keep Rune Tracer in it, I guess. See what happens. I think another fun thing would to do, maybe like this prevents achievements from being unlocked, but it'd be kind of cool and fun to let you like choose your power-ups and just like max out the power-ups and let you just run around for funsies in the game. Just for like nothing like that affect like score or anything like that. Just kind of fun. All base damage up to 10%. There we go. We're gonna do that one. That we're doing 20. I do like the other guy that's used all the daggers. I mean, he's pretty intense. But he doesn't get the garlic farts or whatever to make it no one want to stand around you. Oh yeah, remember this? We're gonna need this. Oh, burn them all. This is awesome. Base speed, high damage. We can get the axes. Should we get axes now? Let's go with this. There's a treasure chest, and I'm getting swarmed. There's a cross necklace. I've never seen that before. We're going in. That's what it does. I don't want to die. Find me some chicken. What if there's chicken? What if there's chicken? Ah, god damn it. I want money. I think if you had money, you'd buy chicken, but that's not how it works. I want to get that chest. This may be the death of me here. Ah! Well, there you go. We did it. That's not a bad game. I like that. That's a good game. That was a good buy. So thank you, Meister, for that one. That's pretty fun. Pretty fun. I like it. I like it. I like it. So you didn't go upstairs yet. What are you up to over there?
Going through my emails. There's so many.
Going through your emails. Yeah. So I really wanted to give these next 2 pieces of Stories Untold a go. I mean, we kind of finished the game halfway through, and we did it in like an hour. So realistically, we should be able to beat the rest of the game in like an hour. So let's check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and update our stream info. We're gonna say we're playing Stories Untold. Let's see how different this next one is. Honestly, good game. You know, so if this was the refund challenge kind of thing, and I say, well, it is good. I didn't really buy it, so I can't refund it. But I could let. Actually, last week we decided to let that game be refunded to Fearmeister, and instead, so he got his money back. So we did refund that game, that whatever it was called. I know Fearmeister put it in chat earlier. Be honest, you got 30 to 30 minutes twice in that game. That's pretty awesome. And so I would definitely keep Fear. I mean, I'm going to keep Vampire Survivors. Game's like 200 megs. 200 megs. What a fun time. That was good. All right, we're going to boot this thing up and give it a go. What else do we couldn't play the other game, the ghost hunting game, on stream, but we did get a chance to play it. And you know, it's funny to me that they honestly have an NDA to the point where they don't want to have people show that game on stream, because it didn't really feel buggy. It felt like a pretty solid game. So to be honest, I'm hoping that they let folks stream it pretty soon, because I mean, right now the closed beta is wrapped up and they're probably doing some more dev work. But from what I played, I thought it was pretty good. It's pretty fun. Press escape at any time to pause and get help. Like Michael Jordan says, stop, get some help. You know what I'm talking about. I had to show Lisa that clip a couple months ago. So this is chapter 3 of a 4-chapter story, I believe. The second one was about the weird alien thing, and then the first one was that house abandoned, where we were in the house. And I think the first one was a pretty cool concept. The second one, equally as cool concept, but I mean, less effective, because the first one felt kind of similar. So let's see what they do for number 3 here.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
It's getting pretty wild, though. Oh, look at all this stuff.
Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
In the third one, you get to, wait for it, type on the computer. Oh, I love typing on the computer. Enter the password. I bet you it's 03031968. Never do that. Don't leave your sticky notes
There
on.
he is.
There's government training that tells you not to do that.
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3?
It's feels like Jurassic Park.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, can't reply. You should be able to hear you, though. You can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
It's simple.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm gonna get suited up and you start the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Don't. I'll try my best, man. How do I look to my left? Can I? Ooh, I don't know how I did that, but oh man, what? I don't want to do this. How am I gonna read that?
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Oh my god, how long is this manual, dude? You gotta be kidding me. One receipt of callback code. Conversion operators must input command lines into. Dude, if I wanted to learn how to code in Fortran, I'd do it, but it's stupid. System exe. So what do we want on Windows? I feel like that seems very Windows specific. Is that what we need to do? What do we want? What do you want me to do? All right, let's go back. Go back to the computer. Go back. Oh, am I stuck here now? Oh wait, I can twist it. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. How did I do that? Oh, I see. I see. Yep. Whoop. Oh, I can like do one of those. What if I need the eagle? What if I need the eagle right now? How do I get back to the... Do I need... maybe I don't need the eagle? How do I get out of this? Sometimes you click and drag with the mouse. Sometimes you type case sensitive into the computer. And sometimes you press tab to move around your desk. What the fuck? Transmission broadcast frequency. Input broadcast authorization key. All right, let's go back to the table of contents, shall we? So it looks like the contents are literally like different code phrases. There's Morse code, phonetic conversion chart, closing. All right, so what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Can I type in the computer? Input broadcast authorization key. Where's that? Maybe it's in the it's gotta be in the computer, right? So let's go back here. I don't think so. Forward. Where's the forward dot? I mean, we're missing a page here. Let's go to the end. That's not going to be helpful. Hey, you want to help me? I literally want you to find me a walkthrough for this. I just want to be like nudged a little bit.
Why don't you ask your peeps to find you?
Because everyone stopped watching me play this game. I lost half my audience when I booted this game up, and they realized I had to type on a computer. And I'm literally using.
How about you change the game?
I could change the game. What do you want me to play? You tell me. I wanted to beat this. Play with the radio, Fearmeister says. I understand now. I understand what I think I need to do. Am I going up? Does it cap out? I always make things harder than they actually are.
13, 0, 14, 9, 3.
Oh shit.
13, 0, 14, 9, 3.
Okay, now we code word reference abacus. Let's go over here. Abacus is number 6. Look at us, we're professionals. There we go. All right, so first line is system exe dash variables are D and E. System.exe. Or was it sys? It is sys. What's the variables again? I can't remember. D and E. Okay. And then the other line was allocate : 202A. colon 202. Okay. Output log output. What? I keep hitting tab for new line, and that doesn't work. I gotta hit enter. I don't even remember what it's supposed to be. I'm getting distracted. Output log equals dash false. Output log dash false. Look at us. Look at us.
Okay, my light here just turned green and the signal stopped. So I think you did it right. Next one coming up in 30 seconds, apparently.
Don't leave them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for, but I know we have to make them top priority, or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on top of it.
Is this become timed?
Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
Shit.
Six, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Come on.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
So is it 20?
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Alright. Chevron. Look at us. Let's go back to the thingy-mabob. Chevron is toward the bend. Ref.init. What the fuck is that letter? W? What is that letter, man? Ref.init. WZ. Zoom with the knobby thing. This thing? That doesn't zoom. This thing? What do you zoom with? Oh, look at that. Look at that zoom and enhance. Look at that. W, look at that. We got it right. Proc begin. So there's no space there. Alright, so then proc, capital P, begin. Get.init XYZ. Check our work really quick. Get.init. Oh, no, it's not init. It's get.int. What? Get.int space XYZ. Look at the note below. Oh, yeah. Where variable replacement. Where X is second, Y is fifth, and sixth number from the broadcast code. Dude, I don't fucking remember that broadcast code.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Do you have pen and paper?
26, 14, 0, 1, 2. 26, 14, 0, 1.
So we've been told it's 612. We're gonna give that a go. I think we might not need paper after all, but thank you.
14,
I might need it later.
1, 2.
Thank you for your reminder.
26.
Thank you.
Thanks, 3. Just pushing this update to the transmitter now. Getting the hang of it, huh?
No, I hate
Next one
this.
coming
This
up.
isn't even.
One.
This isn't even pleasant.
What does GCS mean?
Why isn't this pre-scripted?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, this next one has come through with an additional note. GCS3 equals E1V1M1.
I've not seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it. Listen, let me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing. Okay, here it is. Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last two must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
I hate this. I know, right? The first number is 9, right? Dude, fuck this. I listen to me. I'm literally looking this shit up. I'm literally looking this shit up. Stories untold, Morse code. 093. Okay, thank you. Hold on, I can't even tab over. I'm gonna, yeah, I'd be here all day trying to figure that shit out. Like, my brain's so dead at this point. It's so quick. They think I'm like in the Navy or something in 1942. Oh man, Kansas. I hope it starts playing Carry On My Wayward Son after I put in the answers here. Gotta zoom out a little bit. What's the zoom and enhance button? Sibling, Chevron, Drive, Jennifer, Home, Centaur, Orange. Kansas was back this way, wasn't it? Canvas. Kansas, here we go. So zoom in a little bit here. Point.pkg.ex. Point package. Point.pkg.ex. And then there's a value. Did I lose internet connection? How's our internet? It's just toast. Unstable. Our internet is toast. It's gone. Do you have internet?
Working.
Yeah. What's our upload? Our upload get tanked? Our download speeds are garbage right now. Our upload speeds are less than a megabyte. What is this shit? What's going on the stream? Do you see it?
Yeah, it's moving.
It's moving? What does that mean, it's moving? Do you hear me talking?
You're talking. Yeah.
It's super. It says that I'm unstable. Do you guys see me right now? My bit rate looked like it just tanked. Can you see me right now?
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
We're X, largest number of the original broadcast, largest number from the original broadcast. The 9? Is that what they're talking about? Is it 9? And Y is going to be the smallest number from original, so it's 0. Point package EX. Does that look right to you guys? SAL-A-4G. Hi, welcome, Fearmeister. Hello. I'm glad the internet came back. I tell you what, our service here with Comcast has been. Over toward the end of summer, it was total shit. I had to have tons of texts come out. It wasn't just our household; it was the neighborhood. And then Christmas came around, and all the fucking college kids went home, and internet was glorious. Had no problems, and then they're back. And they've been back for a while. But that's okay. They had maintenance around our house. I want to say a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was like last week, and Lone Wolf and I were talking or something like that. And then we were playing Final Fantasy, and it like just got absolutely abysmal. Couldn't play it anymore. Like my upstream was like non-existent, and I got booted from the server. And they were doing maintenance on our line, and it's because it's like they do it in the evenings. Screw those guys. I want service that I pay for. You know what I mean? I mean, we're paying tons of money for this internet service, and this kind of shit happens. So I apologize. I'm glad you guys are back. I'm glad I'm back. Thanks for letting me rant for a second. I'm hoping that this is the numbers I'm looking for. 9. When they say original broadcast, I'm hoping they mean like from the Morse code information. So I have 9 and 0 there. We'll find out.
Okay, One, we're done. Nothing has happened really, all good.
We did it.
What did you want?
I'm about to head outside to look at this generator. My cabin is completely out. Listen, I just checked the roster and we were supposed to hear from the supply team 3 days ago. But
Are we
I had
shooting
nothing.
missiles right now?
No responses either.
Shit. The storm?
I hope not.
We're playing War Games.
Can you
The hit
monitor
film
range?
War Games with
They
Matthew
use an
Broderick.
emergency signal somewhere between 8,500 range. FM. See if you can track it down for me.
That's our supply for the next 6 months. If they turn back, what do we do?
We can reschedule. I'm more worried that they didn't turn back. Otherwise, I'd be having a drink by now. The boat was called 20F.
God, yeah. Okay. 3. 8,500 FM somewhere. See if you can pick up a distress signal or something.
Fuck.
So FM 8 to 8.5. 8 to 8.5 thousand or 80,000. So I have to go down. So somewhere starting around like here. Well, not quite here. Do we know the number so I don't have to like fuck around for a while? Was that it? Heard like a German girl talking. Sounded German.
Does anyone read? This is supply vessel 20F. Do you read me?
Oh my god, that's them.
This is a distress signal from supply vessel 20F. Please respond.
How do we
Is
respond?
anyone there?
My microphone doesn't work. Why can't she tune her shit?
Supplies to last whatever this is out. We have some on board, but it's not enough. We try to turn back, but storm.
The storm.
Them have messed with our GPS and sent us straight into
Is this whole thing about
What are you
aliens?
talking about?
We're holed up here. We just got word from central of New York has fallen. Everyone is gone there now. I thought us being so remote would give us time, maybe, but I can see it coming. Be ready. All of you.
Is it aliens or is it the Ruskies?
One, are you there? Are you hearing this?
Lock your door, 2. 3, do the same.
What do you mean? Did you hear the report?
I just got a call from Station B at the coast. Something is happening. I don't know what, but they said we had to lock up and stay in our cabins. Then it went dead.
What are you talking about?
Just do it. They're here.
Ugh! Who are they? Shit, one, there's another GCS signal coming in.
This
do
has
we
to be the
process
last
it
one,
still?
right?
Yeah. As long as the GCS number is going up, we're helping a lot of people.
Are
It was
we?
3 last time, it's 6 this time. What does it mean?
That's good. That's good. Just process the signals.
That's it in.
Shit.
Mike, Zulu, Sierra, Hotel,
Mike Zulu,
Bravo.
Sierra Hotel,
Echo,
Bravo Echo. Mike Zulu,
Mike, Zulu,
Sierra
Sierra,
Hotel,
Hotel,
Bravo Echo.
Bravo, Echo,
Okay. Where are we gonna find stuff for that? Am I just typing in the letters here? Mike Zulu, Sierra Hotel, Bravo Echo. What? I think the code broadcast. What? Is there something in here? So I don't see any of those in there. I think they have the phonetic alphabet in 23, but I already know that. I got that down. We'll turn on the radio just a second here. Alpha phonetic. Let's rotate this bad boy. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting the wrong button. And we'll go over here and we'll do one of these. Did you ever use one of these when you were a kid?
Yeah,
I haven't used one in
very long time.
a very, very long time. Let's turn on the radio again.
Bravo, Echo,
I think they still have them in some places if you want to use them.
Mike, Zulu,
Mike,
Sierra,
Zulu,
Hotel,
Sierra,
Bravo.
Hotel. Bravo.
Echo.
Echo. We got that. I got that. Mike Zulu
Zulu.
Sierra Hotel Bravo
Sierra.
Echo.
Hotel. Bravo.
They want it all in lowercase.
Echo.
What do you want?
Mike.
Convert
Zulu.
to numbers?
Sierra. Hotel. Bravo.
Oh my god. All right, what number is the M in the alphabet? Like how
I
many?
think it's 13.
13? You want to help me out here with this? So what, all right,
Yeah,
what,
it's 13.
all right, what about Zulu? With Z, sorry. Z's the last one. With how many alphabet letters are in the alphabet? I don't know, 24? 26?
26.
So 26.
Which
S?
alphabet?
S?
S.
Yeah.
19.
Hotel H?
8.
8, 2, 4. 13, 2, 6, 1, 9, 8, 2, 4. Didn't work. $13, 26, 19, 8, 2, and 4. Do you need spaces maybe? 13, 26, 19, 8, 2. I can't. It won't work because that's not enough for the characters. You wanna just tell me, Fearmeister, what I'm doing wrong? Woo! All right, we're gonna go back to the beginning. He's not happy with
He
me.
seems disappointed.
What, dude, I fucking did it. Convert it to numbers. A equals 1, B equals 2. We did that. We did all that. I typed it in the shit, and that shit ain't working. 15, 2. What? Where do you get 15, 2? 21, 10, 4, 7. 15, 2, 21, 10, 4, 7. Oh, I gotta do no spaces apparently. 15, 2, 2, 1, 10, 4, 7. I just had the guide open. Okay. Centaur. Thank you for the guide. There we go. Thankfully, this last one has no dynamic variables. What does it say? Good. m.status -r. Is that recursive? Does that mean recursive? Is it capital R? We're going to lowercase r. I always get that mixed up whenever I do recursive zip files in Linux. Okay, command dot str-z. Okay, what else we got? h.grid.w. What? Explain that shit. h.grid.w. Explain that. That's a capital W. That's what I'm using. We'll do lowercase w. No, it doesn't like it. Fearmeister, what's the walkthrough say? I mean, look at it. On receipt of this callback code, conversion operators must be input with the following command lines to the terminal, substituting any dynamic variables. There's no dynamic variables here. And execute. I'm gonna open my game really quick to check something. What does that mean? Is it this meta? Is it that meta? H.grid. So the first two commands check out. Let me go back down here. Did I make a space? Maybe H.grid dot capital W. What happened? I literally had that in. I must not have. I must have fat fingered something. I did capital W to begin with.
One, I can see something above 3's cabin. One of the power lines down. One, are you there?
See the others. Oh, you wanted to see if the commands were different on your instance? There's an
What the hell is that?
if there's an alien on
I
my
can't
roof.
see you from here, One. What's going
Alien
on?
Santa Claus.
It's above me. Shit, it's above me. It's over station 3 too.
I can't get to the other screen at the moment. I'm in the
What's
cutscene.
here? Jesus, One, what the fuck is out there?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll be fine.
Shit. Here's another signal. GCS7 equals E1 V5 M1. One, what the hell? It's flashing urgent.
Alright, fuck him. Alright, you wanted to see this? Is that what you're looking for? The Centaur thing? So M status dash R command dot str dash Z H grid W. So we're looking for USB. Turn on the power. USB. And we're going 815. One 1899045.
18904.
Oh shit, not sacrifice. Alright, let's zoom out. Fix this.
Guys, are any of you walking around in that storm? That's crazy. You'll get yourself killed.
No one is outside. You're seeing things, 4.
You're seeing things for who's talking, man? I thought. What's the other one? Actuate Y. Do I have to hit? .1 Z.
3. Number station 3. This is station 4. Do not go outside. Don't go out there. Stay inside. Lock up. Do not go out there.
Alright, so we gotta look at this. X numbers 1, 2, and 3 from original broadcasts represent a longitude. Okay.
Guys, I'm shutting down Station 5 and getting the fuck out of here. They took 6. Station 6 is fucking gone. Those things just ripped it out of the ground.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 is 1, 8, 9, and then the other one is 4, 5, 6 is 0, 4, 5, and then authorization word from Appendix Z. What's Appendix C? All right, we gotta look at that. Zoom out again. Shouldn't it be like rot? Hey, Roll, what's going on, man? This coding syntax is disgusting. Oh, I agree 100%. It's nasty. It's like it wants to be some sort of Linux thing, but it's not. It's totally not. I don't know what's going on. Let's go back here. All right, let's see. We're looking for Appendix C, conversion chart. Wait. Is there 2 Appendix Cs? No. All right, here we go. We're going. All right, that's Appendix B. Oh, what the fuck? Why did it have to be this one? All right. Let's center it. We'll zoom in a little bit here. Fix the focus. Oh my God! So wait a minute. So what was the frequency here? We were on 8150 USB. Let's put in these other numbers first. Let's go back up here. We had 189. Ah shit! I keep hitting tab to go new line, and it's just a habit. 045. Let's just run these. Let's execute these bad boys. And make sure that they check out. It seems like it doesn't matter. Alright, so we got 2 right. We know that one's not right yet. So the signal modulation was USB. The broadcast frequency was 815, right? Yeah, 815 kilohertz, which is this one. Process total of broadcast numbers. Total of broadcast numbers, okay. Is it greater than 30? So we had 1 plus 8 plus 9, that's 18. And what was the other one? We had 0, that's 18 still. Was it? Did I write this down wrong? And another 9. Okay. What did I say? 18 plus 9. Okay. All right. So that's 27. Oh shit. What am I doing? It's not. The answer is not 27. Is it greater than? No, it's not. So we got to do Alexander. So Alexander goes into the hole. Do we type in Alexander? We did it. That was fun. That was a fun little memory or mental exercise. That wasn't. I don't know. It was all right.
3. James, the last signal hasn't sent. My terminal is going crazy demanding a response. I think the wind has misaligned the transmitter or something. We need to go out to it.
We can't go outside. They told us not to go outside.
I'm sorry, but I can't get out. I'm trapped. You'll still be able to hear me, though. Go. Go.
Don't go outside. Oh, there's secret numbers on the wall or something just now. Is my guy, like, drunk? Don't go outside. The aliens are going to get you, dude. Oh, it's too late. I'm getting dragged out by my feet. Oh. Aliens. Or the Russians. I don't know. I don't know. Am I going to get up? Do I get to walk around? I'm walking. It's like the first time ever in this game. You're always just sitting at your desk. The graphics are so horrible. What am I doing right now? What's with the... Did I get out of my... I feel like I fell over. Is this what I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Am I walking this way? Everything seems like it's super tunnel vision. Wampas. Yeah, Wampas will show up. The Wampa dragged me out, and then they realized that I wasn't tasty, and they left. Is this where I need to be? Ward 4. Am I going up here, probably? For a split second, that spotlight there, I thought it was a person, and it scared the shit out of me for a second. Like, it's like tunnel vision zoomed in for whatever reason. It seems so awkward. I'm just gonna climb to the top of this hill, and then it's gonna be a UFO that's just gonna suck me up. I'm sorry, but this part isn't for thrilling gameplay, man. It's just me walking. This really weird, like, filter. Good thing everything's roped off, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't know what to do. How cool would it be if this was tied to, like, the thing? That'd be fun.
Which game is
This is the Stories Untold game.
this? Oh. You're just looking at that little scanning thing so long. I thought that was the entire game.
I thought so too, and we're actually walking around. Like, I'm playing... I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be fixing something. Is that all I had to do? What is all this? Why is the flashlight so low? Can you hold the flash? Is that supposed to be like this? Like, this camera angle is so bad. Fearmeister, am I supposed to be able to interact with these switches? I feel like when I got out of my seat, it got kind of weird. Maybe I just gotta follow this cord back. Here's the other generator. Maybe I can go back over here and hit the switch now. So there's another path right there I haven't been on. There we go. Do I need to climb that now?
I can't feel my legs, James.
Why? I'm the one out in the cold. I can't feel my face.
I'm tired.
It's like a giant horn.
What are you doing? James, please.
How am I wearing a headset and I have a walkie-talkie on? Because how am I hearing this?
He's coming back.
I keep hearing like sounds. Like my guy is just like clearing his throat or something. He's coming up with the latest beatbox jam that he likes to do.
That's it. He's coming back.
I'm ready for the jump scare. There's no jump scares, right?
James, everyone is waiting on you. You need to wake up.
Wait, this isn't real, is it? I'm like in a coma.
These machines, they are your lifeline. Follow them. Please.
We're almost back.
James, go to them. Tell them what happened.
Tell the aliens.
Mr. Asian, can you hear me?
It was the other room.
Welcome back.
It was the other room. From like episode 1, it was the other room. What a twist. All right, we got one left, and then we'll be able to add this game to the list of games I've beaten in my lifetime. Trust me, I don't know what that list fully entails. Oh shoot! You know who has Duo now? Guess who? Duo, like, not like the authentication thing, but like the voice video chat service. I got an alert that Alex Abbott now has Duo.
Oh my god.
call him up, be like, how you doing? By the way, everybody, who is Alex Abbott? Alex Abbott is our old landlord from like, 4 or 5 years ago.
I'm glad your phone is telling you that he now has it.
Yeah. I just have his phone number in my phone,
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Maybe one day you need to contact him.
In case you want to go back and get your plants off the front of his
I don't know if
property.
I asked
That's enough of
permission.
that for
I
now.
planted those a long time ago. Assuming they're still alive, maybe I would just go snag some. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're quite fond of the show, aren't you?
Yeah. I had to pay money for it. Can I look around? I cannot.
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
Am I just like... Am I in like a special mental hospital or something? Or maybe I
This
recovered
place
from a
must be starting
coma?
to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
So I'm hoping that I don't have to just F with the recorder this whole time. That's not right for you, Fearmeister. Time to F with the recorder.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Sure.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
How about I hit play? Oh, I didn't hit record, I hit play.
This is subject 12,
Hey.
1986, 23, new session entry.
Hold on, never mind. I'll
We
tell you
have
in a minute.
myself, Dr. Alexander leading,
I gotta confirm.
and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian.
This game is getting intense. I need to know what's
Happy to know
happening.
James has
This is like the
recovered
climax
from
of the
a
story.
coma
2-week coma, there we go.
this accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
It's time to remember. I hope I don't have to just do the 3 previous missions again.
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box.
It's the
It can show you your memories.
alien thing from the episode 2. Alright, do I hold the button in? Let me hold the button in for you. Riveting gameplay.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM.
What is
Can't
this? You have something to tell me?
Yeah, you know that really big house that we drove by on Cheat Road, like going to get pizza? And you're like, man, that place is huge. It's got like a
Yeah, the
huge-
3 sections, yeah.
3 sections. It's for sale.
How much?
1.75 million. Apparently, it is almost 9,000 square feet.
These are pictures of the inside?
Yeah, and it is on 9.25 acres.
Man, we gotta look at this a little bit. I gotta look at
6
this a little bit.
bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. It's pretty. It's like super modern looking.
Yeah, we
Built
should,
in 1920 though, so it's pretty old.
I wanna, we can all, I wanna just,
It's crazy. It is.
how many bedrooms?
It says it has 6, but it's got like massive other rooms. So I'll send you the link. That way you can check it out, just for fun.
1986, 23, 04.
Because I thought I saw a for sale sign on that
Type
place.
in the numbers, James.
Type in the numbers.
This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86.
This is 20F. This is 20F. Report. Look, this episode is just exactly like the previous. Wait a minute, where are my notes? What? Road traffic accident. Report file. What happened? Is this the accident? Date of birth. Oh no. Fatal accident. I mean, I was in a coma. What the fuck? Alright, so what do I do? Report. It must be this. Line 1. Am I... Fearmeister, am I doing my taxes now? Why don't you help me with that? I know you're good at
You
it.
can ask him about 12 AD.
12 AD?
12 A through D.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's right. He does do taxes for a living. I do have a tax question. Not like...
Oh my gosh.
I should ask you later. 20F, fatal accident. Empty whiskey. So maybe I just type in fatal accident. Also, I figured out what we did wrong with that alphabet stuff. Oh, I'd like to know, actually. Empty whiskey. Oh, you can't execute if you can't get past line 1. You can't execute the next line of code. Maybe they put 20F dash. 20F dash. Oh, that's not right. Okay, we'll get that in a second. You said they had a chart matching the letters to numbers based on the radio bandwidth. Oh. Okay, and then we could have looked at that. Empty whiskey. Oh, there must be something below this then. There is. Empty whiskey and then out of control.
Find the signal, James.
Did you send me a link to that house yet?
I did, yeah. I just
Yeah,
noticed
just
that
makes it
the
change.
building that Hoot Hollow is
Finally.
in downtown is also for sale for $1.25 million.
It's a lot.
If you want to be a landlord,
No, I
it's
don't.
got a lot of units in it.
Hoot and Howl? Where's that? Is that where a Seneca Center is?
It's across from the Bloomers, where Stephanie has her little business.
That whole building's up for sale?
That whole building, yeah. It's
Where the porno store and all that is?
That is the building next door, which that porn store is gone. You remember we all went in there together? We looked at the Great American Challenge or whatever that thing was
Yeah,
called.
Ben remembers the Great
Ah,
American
damn it.
Challenge.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that's
It's
the
not
building
like-
next to it.
At all.
Maybe.
I've worked with Officer Hennings for
But,
6
yeah,
years,
it's
and
gone.
not once have we
Anyway.
even
You
talked.
do.
They wouldn't let you in that place unless you were a member, so they made all of us pay $1
It's him.
to get membership cards to the porn store. So
He's got something to hide.
that was the gimmick. If I had one complaint about this whole fucking game is this it's so tight here. It's so uncomfortably tight. You step out into the hospital ward. Your vision is blurry. Can I get back in here? My vision. All of your episodes were recorded on tape. This is the 4th. Yeah. Okay. Can I? Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. They're all locked. Oh, I see. When I left click, it interacts with the object. Was this some sort of sobriety thing? What was this? Someone else is here. It's just a cat. Wait. What if there's like... That door is open over there. There's keys. How do I get to those keys? Give me them keys. They weigh heavy in my hand. Turn on the terminal. Turn on the terminal. Boot up the 5 1/4 floppies. Pull the fire extinguisher. Break the glass. Something in here. Except for a tape.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Oh, okay, I see. So I'm remembering this. Trash. Not that I've had any. That's not true. He said that like my relatives showed up or whatever. Ben messaged you. Ben, let's talk about I don't know what you guys are talking about. The waiting area is dark, but you feel presence right behind you. Right behind me? What? Do I turn around and go back? What does it want me? Do I go? I have the tape now. Can I go? What's happening that's so fun over there?
Oh, just Ben's work day got interesting. That's
Oh.
all.
I shouldn't have. I just didn't have to do what I did. We're walking. We're moving at a snail's pace because there's no sprint. Trust me, I tried all the buttons. I can't walk right there? That door doesn't open. That door doesn't open. That door doesn't open. I have a key though. Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. No, nuh-uh, you're a liar. Let's go into the light. We dying?
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency
Not
ward.
this again.
The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10. And
No,
give me
no,
100
no.
joules.
No, not this again. I don't want 100 joules.
Come on, 100 joules. Charge amp full to 10.
What's 100 joules? Can I hit this button?
Come on.
You come on. This ain't even real. Full to 10. What does that mean? Now what? Is that what you want?
Can we get this on the screen, please?
What do you want? XR? What do you want on the screen? I didn't mean to flip the switch. Turn it off.
I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
What screen? This screen is on. It is on. Is it this screen? Is turn on the camera? Oh.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
Give me them jewels. Remember, it all comes full circle. I was collecting jewels earlier.
Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Jewel it.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
Xbox 360.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm trying. The internet's slow. My wrist, my dial and wrist is not so good. There we go.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
Okay, run an X-ray.
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Alright. What do you do? Is this the? Is that the button? How? Is this the button?
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
There's a drill.
The drill, please.
It's on. What do you want me to do? I'll turn it off for you. Do you want all this other shit off? Is that what you want? Okay, guess what?
Can we get this on the screen, please?
Yeah. Okay, there's your screen. Oh, okay. RGB? That's right, that one, right? Okay. TV to RGB, turn on the camera. Oh yeah, that's right. Is this thing always on down here? Turn that off. There we go.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
We're almost to the end. I can feel it. I'm just a little boy playing my games. Okay, yep, that's the best noise in the world. Yeah, we look around. There's a door to the hall. Talk to mom. I'm not trying to use anything. I'm talking to my mom. Walk to, go to hallway. Go to hallway. Hallway is welcoming as ever. Only this time, folks put a great big banner across the main wall. Abandoned, almost every was on. Okay, stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go upstairs. Go updates. See how I type the word updates a lot for work. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Nah, fuck that. Go upstairs. Look, talk to Jen. Go, look around. Stairs, door to the living room, door to the kitchen. Go to kitchen. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is full swing. Dad cooked a hog roast. It's probably on the table, although no one's eating it. Eat hog. Maybe later. Look around. Look at wall. What? Look at writing. What? Look around. Writing on the wall. Look at, go to writing on the wall. Alright, fine. That's what I wanted to do. Read writing. Happy New Year, 1986. Okay. Go to Jen. Can I say Jen or spell Jennifer? So yes. Get Jen a drink. Yes, I don't know. Your family really gone away, a trip to happen for you. Maybe. Go. Okay, can't. Into the crowd, you're left standing, nodding, and smiling at approving faces. So much for you to. This move can't mess it up. Okay. Drink. I see where this is going. Drink. Drink. Nah, that's just the same loops text. Utility. Go to look around. To the utility space. Go to utility room. You're never allowed in here. Normally, this is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Bottle of ribbon around it with a card. View card. Look at card. Okay, look around. Take whiskey. I didn't say drink whiskey, I said take it. But whatever. Leave utility room. Take it in your mouth. Yeah. You stumble out of the utility room back in the kitchen. One strong whiskey, another swig gives you the thumbs up. Give you the swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across from me. Nods and winks. Talk to Dad. Leave room. Okay, stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen covered in blood. What? Look at Jen. What? Talk to Jen. Ask Jen what happened. Oh no. I'm something I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh, what the fuck? Leave. Go upstairs. Or fuck. Wake up. Wake up, Neo. Wake up, Neo.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Oh no. Something had stopped you in your tracks while searching for your mind for your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. No. I'm drunk. No. Ask. Walk away. The fuck do you want me to say? Say yes, yes. Walk to Jen. Talk to Jen. Come on, what do you want me to do? I don't want to say that though. Look around room. Go to living room. Are the keys in the living room? Go to coffee table. Fucking look for keys. Look around. Inspect coffee table. What was the other thing? Look around. I think it was a cabinet. It's not in here. It's the coats, right? Yeah. Look at. Call Uber. Dude, it's 86, man. Uber doesn't exist. You can just call a cab, I guess. Inspect coats. Go to hallway. This is horrible. I'm not either, clearly. No. You want me to say yes, don't you? Leave the house. Go to car. Unlock. Use key. Use key on car. What? Start car. Get the fuck it. Put key in car. Ignition. Ignition. Drive car. Are you kidding me? It said it started, didn't it? Start car. Drive car. Get fucked. Release brake. I mean, I could, release parking brake. I mean, come on. Drive car. I wonder if it's gonna be like put it into gear. Yeah, put the car in gear. You put the car in the gear and blow out and drive. I'm driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off. I don't know. Is it left or right? Forward. Left. Right. Ask Jen. Drive left. I typoed. Did you see that? Sits in her chair and clutches your arm. Slow down.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Slow motion. Hit brake.
James, for fuck's sake, pull over.
I can't type anymore.
James!
Oh no. This is a big lesson in don't drink and drive.
Very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister.
Why would the doctor say this to you? That seems pretty fucked up.
And then you made it worse. Come on.
This guy talking.
Show us what you did.
Against the gravity in your... do I hold the button? Get out. Remove seatbelt. Check sister. Remove Jen's seatbelt. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this poor AI, like predetermined ML. This is like freaking ML is horrible. Like, I mean, I feel like it'd be cool if you could actually like train this thing, and then as people try to feed information to this, it could like store it in a database off online somewhere, and then when people try to interact with this, it would. It's not that sophisticated. Get out. Okay. This is me ranting about shit. Throw bottle. Drink it all. Hands up. You're standing holding the whiskey and your dad's note. Read note. Get through this, James. I don't care if you want or to or not. Walk towards lights. I don't know. What do I do? Blue car smash. Can't be ruined. You're standing holding whiskey and your dad's note. Drink whiskey. In front of the cops. Just. If you drink this now, you're going to get what's coming to you. Sit on whiskey bottle. I mean, you know. Put it in your butt.
You're typing that?
Didn't work. What's good is pouring it out gonna do? I'm not pouring it out. I'm putting it in my butt. I think the program is assuming that I'm butt bonging this right in front of the cops after a car accident. Put whiskey in blue car. You know what? Fearmeister's like helping me out all the time here. It's great. Simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle, remove your connection with the whiskey, and very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle contents on the driver. I'm also drunk. Like, that's not gonna work. Because they're gonna do an autopsy on that guy if he's dead, and there's gonna be no alcohol in his system. One figure steps out silhouette and walks towards you. This all is cool how it's connecting. Like, remember this that same line from earlier. What was it? Walk towards figure. What do you do? What do I do here? Go to figure.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of
Are you following me? Oh no, it's following me.
And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it.
I'm gonna leave. Exit says this way.
Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian.
Is this...
I guess we should tell the police what you've told us.
Okay.
Although I don't suspect he'll take you anywhere. I think he'll be with us for quite some time. Come on. Let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Do they plan on making more of these? They probably don't. I mean, they get in there right there. But I mean, you could make, not with this character, but it's kind of neat that how they did this. I'm watching a TV of the same TV. We're gonna get some cool photos here in a second. What do you think? Should I show the photos on the internet?
I mean, you can.
Interesting concept. I liked it, though. Was a one playthrough game. Yeah, it is. It is a one playthrough game. I don't see wanting to go back to it and like. I mean, there's. It's just it's a very linear thing. I mean, maybe the puzzles are a little different each playthrough in the sense that like the numbers that are mentioned, maybe those change, maybe not. If I had to compare like that game versus the game we just played, again, $3 game, super simple. I think I like the other cheaper game that
It's just kind of that mindless, leveling up and trying to stay alive kind of thing. How long can you go? But this is a different type of game. I wanted to pick up this game a while ago, and I'm glad I did because I got it on the game sale. So I only paid I think $3 for this as well. It was something cheap. I think it's normally 10. I could be wrong. I think I got it for maybe anywhere between 3 to 5. I can't remember exactly, but for what we played, it's not bad. Not a horrible game. What did you think? Did you watch any of this?
A little bit, but it was really hard to follow.
Yeah, so essentially what was going on, like the Cliff Notes, was all the moments that you were like kind of living through these different scenarios were kind of like figments of his imagination mixed in with a real story of him being a drunk driver and getting into a car accident, and then his sister that was in the car with him died, and then the person who got hit by him also died, and then he planted evidence of the whiskey bottle that his dad gave him from the party that he left on the person that was the person that died. Which again, I mean, if the police did an investigation and saw that there was no alcohol in that guy's body, like in his bloodstream or whatever, then it is what it is. But that's the Cliff Notes of the game. The mechanics are basically like follow the directions. You're right. So it was like,
which means it's real hard.
Apparently it is. It's real hard for me. There were points where I played things that were enjoyable. Like I think honestly that the first chapter with the house stuff, while it was kind of, again, I think they could do better with the language processing that they're doing and like the synonyms that are being used. Again, that's just me being picky. But the fact that you're moving around this house, and then that house, when lights would turn on or you'd walk upstairs, you'd hear that. That was such a cool experience. And then the game saying it was a horror game, and like eventually it was like you pulled up into this kind of warm and inviting house, and you come back and you hated it, and like all these things happened. And you can see that those pieces of like the warm and inviting house being, that party that you were enjoying, and then the fact that you started hating that house was because of all the bad things that resulted in you losing your sister, and the fact that you were at that house when it happened, and the drinking and all that. There's all these pretty layered pieces to that story that if you look back at even chapter 1, that they were hinting at to that overall piece of the puzzle. It was actually pretty lenient compared to old school text adventures. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And that makes sense, I think, for something that's old school. And I guess they're trying to compare itself with that, so that you feel like you are doing that. It'd be kind of cool if someone, and there are text adventure games that are on Steam that are kind of story-driven stuff nowadays. And there's some really interesting games that are out there that lets you type in a question, and then it will kind of decide how that question can be interpreted by the system to then ask the person you're talking to, if it makes any sense. I think a lot of games nowadays could use some really cool natural language processing and some machine learning in a group sense, that when people go to play the game, they can fine-tune and perfect that natural language processing of the game that they're playing. So the example that I'm thinking of that got me excited on those DeVecchi Studio games was the Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. And I don't think I've played this on stream, but this was the same developers that did the Poe Monroe stuff and the Shape-Shifting Detective. This was their first game that they released. And the cool thing about this game, though, and I'm not going to dive into playing this game right now, is they have this game has multiple endings, and the cool thing about the multiple endings is it is dynamic. So every time you play it again, the storyline will just slightly change. So the idea here is you're a psychologist that, or it's not a psychiatric assistant that took over for a psychiatrist that was at a facility that psychiatrist was, I think, either murdered or he disappeared or something like that. I think he was murdered. And you're pretty much just interacting with all these different patients that he had left you, and you're just trying to like keep up with the notes and things like that. And later on you find out that one of these, you know, multiple patients that you interact with murdered or was a culprit in the murder of their psychiatrist. And based on their behaviors and their story, you got to figure out which person is the murderer. And you actually have a couple ways to play the game. You can just simply have a open line of dialogue with them where you type in the questions you want to ask, and it goes and checks kind of a word bank that has predetermined questions. Or you can simply play it as a word bank game, kind of more so, in the same style as something you'd play with a dialogue-driven tree game like, the Mass Effects and that kind of thing. But it's a little bit more interview-based. And, again, like I said, the different people can behave differently. So, there's multiple days, and then as you talk to them, you get to know their personalities. So when you play the second playthrough, and I played this game twice, 2 playthroughs, and each time I played it, I had a different person that was the troublemaker. And the stories feel pretty much the same, but when you ask certain poignant questions, the people will behave. Like if you had the exact same list of questions on 2 different playthroughs, they will almost be identical, but there are certain subtleties, like a certain clip will play where they might just look a little different, or they might behave a little different, or they might say the phrase or say what the dialogue is just a little slightly different, which reminds me of the stuff that we did with the standardized patient work that I know I've talked about on Discord with folks like Lone Wolf, and that Lisa helped with whenever I did it in my real job, whenever we did an NSF grant funded project for doing like patient interviews. And Ben's familiar with it too, because I know Ben tinkered with it a bit whenever we actually had it in development. It was actually made and used for his med school that he went to for a year, and then they did not want to actually pay for a license for it, so then they lost the rights to it. But it was cool to be able to see how students interacted with it and that kind of thing. But anyway, that game, that software that we made for work came out before this game came out, and I thought, oh wow, this is very similar to kind of the stuff that I did for work. And granted, they're natural language processing, the database of back-end questions and the word cloud concepts didn't really apply to this game as much as it could have. And but it was still a very good game. I wish we could play that on stream too. That would be awesome. That'd be such a fun way to kind of promote something like that for him. I don't have access to it anymore. Vic Baker, the owner of the company that I worked with to create that, he still owns the IP, and he does not like host it online anymore, because we had gigabytes and gigabytes of video clips for multiple scenarios, and all the language logic that we had that had to run alongside the database and everything like that. There's a lot to keep the lights on, essentially, to have that software running. And without any like dedicated customers that we had on a regular basis to use that software, it was just costing him money to keep it up and online. Now he has backups of all that software on like external hard drives at his place, and he probably has some stuff on a Google Cloud server somewhere that's offline. But there's some fun Easter eggs that I know I've talked about off stream that some of you know about that are super fun. But anyway, if you're looking for a fun game, if this game is ever on sale and you want to kind of tinker with, again, kind of more of a detective feel game, live actors, and you know me, I love FMVs. It says it's Lovecraftian, and it does seem Lovecraftian for certain specific characters. This is a fun game to play. it's a very different feel than the other games like the Poem and Rose and that kind of stuff like that. But it's by the same studio, and this girl here, she was in multiple games. This actress here, she started with them here, and then she did a couple other stuff with that same studio. But she's awesome too. She's an English. Most of these folks are from England, but at least the development studios over there too. But she does a lot of play work and everything like that, and her husband's an artist as well. And so like kind of learning about that was kind of fun too, because she's interesting, and her husband's also very interesting in what he does. I don't know. That's me ranting about a good game. Who else owns this game? Cerebulon, if you know her from Shack Tack. That's the only other people I know that own this game. 5.6 hours played. I honestly could play this game through another probably 2 times before it would feel overly repetitive. But after 2 playthroughs, it would be fun to come back to this. I haven't played this in probably a couple years. But it's about a 3-hour session to play through this game. Again, it's it's $9. There's a couple of different bundles that it's part of. If you're looking for a fun game, check it out. It's pretty cool. It's point and click, nothing too stressful. I honestly, some of the times you can take notes, but there's a way to like keep track of notes as well in the game. But it's good to keep an eye on the notes for that one, because again the gameplay can be a little different each time. Well, I think that's what we're going to do for stream tonight. It's almost 11 o'clock. At least I've been trying to get to bed a little bit earlier, mainly because like Cooper gets up no matter what, and sleep is good. So and tonight we had the green screen. So thanks to Lisa for putting up the green screen. She had most of all of it set up before I got downstairs, because I was trying to get Cooper to fall asleep, and it took him a little bit longer than I expected. And here we are. So next week, Saturday, and we'll chat a couple more minutes here before I wrap up. I'm not gonna be playing any more games tonight, so let's actually transition off my desktop so you can just kind of see me talking. Let's go to this record cam small. I don't have the record stuff set up, but you can at least see me here. All right, perfect. And then the background, since I have a green screen up here, I have the space background. That's fun. So next Saturday, I may wait I might not stream on Saturday next week. I might stream on Friday night. It depends on a couple things. I might be heading over to a fellow member of the 501st in Rebel Legion, his place, to help another person who's active now in 501st, because he built a Jawa. But he's working on an incinerator trooper, and I'm technically his costume advisor to help him with building it. And it's like a 2.5-hour drive away, which is kind of far, but I may be at that event at some point, or for most of the Saturday, depending on the weather and depending on how I feel. And he also, the person that we're going to his house, his son's going to like a birthday party, and we may or may not go. How comfortable are the Imperial Boots? P.S. Which Imperial? So when you say Imperial Boots, you talking about like the website imperialboots.com, or are you talking about something specific? That's a good question. That's why I got to prod a little further. So imperialboots.com's boots, I have only purchased one set of boots from them, and they were for my tank trooper, and they're great. I put insoles in them, and I recommend that if you buy a pair of boots from like a costume vendor like that, especially like Geo's great. I know you're looking at the not Phoenix Props, but the other prop vendor you were telling me about earlier. Geo's the guy that runs it. Has tons of leather work and stuff like that. I haven't bought from Geo, but I've heard great things about him. But Imperial Boots, any boots you buy, I recommend going. If they have half sizes, get a half size up and put insoles in your shoes. So when you're trooping or you're going to an event and you know you're going to be on your feet all day, a lot of those shoes, they do have, insoles in them already. But I mean, just like with any type of like dress boot that you tend to wear, they can be uncomfortable after a couple hours. And if you're planning on trooping, from years of experience, I highly recommend just doing a half size up if they offer it. Get some thick insoles to kind of fill in that gap,
and you'll be way more comfortable on your feet. If they don't offer a half size, I'm a little wary about doing a full size up, depending on the circumstance. So it depends on the boot, depends on what you're doing. If you're doing a full calf boot versus like a ankle high boot, there's a lot of questions we can talk about there. But Imperial Boots is a great product. One of the things with Imperial Boots, I'll tell you this right now, is their manufacturing company is in China, and that's not a problem. Like, this guy who runs Imperial Boots is on top of it. I've ordered from Imperial Boots at least 3 times in the last like maybe year and a half, 2 years, and they just revamped their website. And the site is way more organized. The site also, he's going to be offering like more specific sizing for stuff if you were looking for cloth-based items that he sells. Before, like, I bought a new cummerbund for my Scout Trooper because I wanted to get a new one. I also bought a new jumpsuit and some other things too. But I got some work to do there. So what he does for like stuff like a cummerbund or a piece that's a fabric material, he used to give you a bunch of excess, and then you could fit it to yourself and sew up whatever you needed to be sewed to, and then just cut the excess off. Super handy for those that are at least somewhat savvy with the sewing machine. But if you're not, then you're kind of stuck with working with somebody else to get something working for you to fit that. But now Imperial Boots does offer, at least he says he's going to be offering soon, and it might be available now. Whenever, and there's a run going on right now. It's the beginning of the month, so if you're looking to buy, he does it, runs first week of the month, and then he closes shop. He does that order form, ships it out, and then you'll get it really quickly. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But just back to the fitting stuff. He should offer you measurement options now too, if you're buying any cloth-based stuff, and they'll make it to order. Like they'll fit you. Well, they do make everything to order, but they make it fit you specifically, as opposed to doing an off-the-rack size of like small, medium, large, and whatever else. But back to the shipping. It's coming from China, and you're thinking, well, shit, it's overseas. It's going to take forever. Well, they make you pay about $25-$30 for shipping, and it's really like, because he gets that shit to you quick. I, no joke, had a tracking number of my item ready to be shipped from China, and in 3 to 4 days, I think it was like 3 days. I'm talking 3 days from China to my doorstep, hand delivered from a DHL driver from Pittsburgh came to me. And that's every single time I usually order with them. It's 3 to 4 days after you get a shipping tracking number. It is at your place. I mean, it is like Amazon Prime speeds from a shipment company that everything is through a Chinese shipment company that then gets passed on to DHL. But it is lightning fast. So highly recommend that. I wish I had like a section of this, like I should have like stream nights where I just talk about costuming stuff. But the thing is, I need to have people come in with questions. And have like really good questions, like where would I buy this, or what do you recommend for that? But then again, my knowledge is only specific to Star Wars. You know what I mean? So like, if you're doing cosplay work and you want to do, I don't know, pick a video game. Like if you want to do Final Fantasy cosplay, and I don't know anything about that, like I tell you, go look at cosplaysky.com, or go look at like one of the other cosplay websites if you don't feel like making it yourself. But like with Star Wars, is a different thing because you're trying to do movie accurate stuff. And then there's vendors out there that you can trust. There's definitely vendors out there you don't want to trust. There's tons of vendors that you got to stay clear of. I mean, there's people that there's like Jedi Robes America. Don't buy from them. There's like Jedi Robes America also has a spin-off company for like non-Jedi stuff that's like more Star Wars, bad guy, Imperial based stuff. Don't buy from them ever. Just don't. Because it's very, either the quality's bad, they're not made to look movie accurate. They'll sell you Ruby shit. And I know Ruby's is like a licensed manufacturer of costume goods, and they get a license from like Disney and NFL to do something like that. But don't go. So no joke, there was a new Han Solo licensed Hoth jacket that just came out that I saw like advertised the other day. And the jacket's blue. And if you remember the old Hasbro figures, and if you actually had the figures from back when the movie was released in the early 80s, the character was wearing a blue coat. But in the movie, it's the lighting, the trick of the lighting, and the movie. In the movie, the coat's actually like a light, kind of like a brown color. And I have a book that details why, that it was brown. I can even send you a video clip. There's a behind the scenes section on the Blu-rays if you have Star Wars, the Blu-rays, like the Super Trilogy, like the saga version before the sequel trilogy came out. It's in those, and then they're also in the extra scenes if you have Disney Plus. You can watch those too. And they talk about this one specific segment of like, yeah, everyone thought that the coat was blue. Well, it's actually brown. Well, now it's 2022. We all know that, like, all the hardcore fans know that the shit's brown. The shit is brown, but then, like, the official licensed coat that Disney and LFL signed off on, which, by the way, the rank badge is sewed on, which is stupid. It's not supposed to be sewed on, but it is what it is. It's a fashion item. It's not a movie accurate thing, but it's blue. And if you want it to be movie accurate, the damn coat's not blue. It's brown. All right, so there's my rant. So Fear Master, you said what game that features vampires is under $5 that you recommend? I don't know. This game, the freaking Vampire Survivors game that we picked up, that you gave to me. So I recommend that. And honestly, if Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is on sale for less than $5, go buy that. That game's great. Excuse me. That game is awesome. Any more Star Wars questions? I love to answer Star Wars questions. Probably not. I know Ben's working on a Mando. He's trying to juggle getting prepped for doing a Mando build. So honestly, it's probably you're going to be going to bed soon. Cad Bane cosplay win. I'm never going to do a Cad Bane cosplay. I'm not going to be doing anything with latex or synthetics. It's one of so I wear helmets, right, for all my costumes. So except for a couple, but most of my costumes are helmet based, and you can breathe through that for the most part. Like, it's either ABS plastic, it's some sort of resin. When you have to get into like the more rubbery type things, like the latex and all that, I've heard many members that do stuff like if they have a latex mask or some sort of other fancy synthetic rubber type mask thing for like a Emperor Palpatine, or if they're doing any alien-based characters like a Greedo and things like that, it makes you sweat. Like, it is worse than wearing ABS, and usually those things are very close on your body. Like, there's no gap in your neck and stuff like that. So if you're wearing those things, you can only wear them for a very limited time, and you get very uncomfortable. Cad Bane is totally fun, totally badass character. I enjoy him. Working on a costume more like thinking about it, wasting time dicking around. No, I tell you what, whenever you build a costume, when you're trying to build something as detail oriented as this, the best thing to do is spend multiple weeks or even months researching the pieces that you need, what you want to do, how you want to build it. And then it's the same concept of like measure twice, cut once. That's exactly what you're doing. So, I mean, you say you're dicking around, but I mean, when you have time to do research on like, well, what vendor should I buy from? What other vendors are out there that are going to be approvable for what I'm trying to do? Let's look at those. Let's go compare prices, because maybe one vendor has like the best, most movie accurate piece that you want to buy, but maybe he's swamped and he's not going to be able to get you that item for 6 months, and you're willing to go somewhere else for it. There's that too. But sometimes you're not, and you're like, you know what, F it, I'm going to wait for that long. And the rule of like the what's that term? The three economy thing, like, you know, the speed, the cost, and the I'm drawing a blank. Speed, cost, and I know I was like a business student technically, but MIS, the excited programming, and I can't remember my early business college stuff. But speed, cost, and quality, right? That's what they are. Speed, cost, and quality, right? You can't have all three. Unless you gotta pick two usually, right? So I guarantee, like, if you go to a quick vendor that's going to have something off the shelf, there's probably somebody out there that's going to customize it even better. And sometimes you get lucky where you could get something pretty cheap. So for example, here's a perfect example of that. I when I was doing my build for, and I say a build, it was more like a shop around thing. There was not much work I had to do to build an X-Wing pilot and a snowspeeder pilot, to be honest. There's a couple things I had to do some painting and some minor sewing. That's it. There's not much to it. I commissioned somebody to build that white vest that X-Wing pilots and snowspeeder pilots wear, mainly because my sewing skills are nowhere near where they need to be for something like that. I think if I applied myself and I wanted to do it myself, I could, but it would take a lot more time for me to do that, and it would take me much more time to make it look professional to where it would be approvable by Rebel Legion. But the point is I talked to one vendor who gave me a rate that was pretty pricey, but I knew his stuff was good. But then he's like, oh yeah, it's about a 4-month wait, 3 or 4 month wait. If you don't get in now, it might be longer, or maybe something like that. And I'm like, all right, okay, that's great. That's pretty expensive. I'm gonna look around. I found 2 other vendors that were gonna charge me. So that vendor was like around 140. I think it was 140 bucks. I found other vendors that were around $90 for that vest, and they would do off the rack sizes, or they'd customize it a little bit. And it was cheaper, but it was going to be either overseas, and it was taking a long time to get. And then I found the guy, the wife of the guy that built the initial part of my chest box for my X-Wing pilot / snowspeeder pilot. Is a seamstress, and she, would do some work too. So I found out. I messaged them and said, "Hey, can you build an X-Wing vest as well?" Because I've seen their work. I found his stuff. I saw their work on their Facebook. I saw their work from other people that I talked to on Rebel Legion. And I said, honestly, they have probably one of the more movie accurate ones that I've seen, without doing any heavy modifications to the other ones. And her price was smack dab in the middle. And you know what? Her price was smack dab in the middle, cheaper than the other guy. And I actually had it in like the same time frame, which is about a month, as my chest box. So she cranked it out, and I felt bad for him because as soon as they shipped out my order, they ended up getting COVID and had to slow down on all their other orders. Both of them did. But mine thankfully kind of got right out the door right before they got sick. So I was very thankful for that, to get my stuff on time. But here we are, months. I applied for approval over a month ago, and I'm still waiting on the Legion judge to click a button. Ridiculous. But yeah, that's the other thing I love to do. So I became a costume advisor for 501st for our garrison to help people build stuff, mainly because I felt like I had enough know-how on where to find vendors, or where to find pieces that you might need, or where to go, or how to build stuff yourself. And I started doing that just this past year, and it's been pretty enjoyable, even though I've only had one, technically 2 cadets go active, but one specifically for something that I helped them with. And it's been an enjoyable experience. So Ben, if you have any questions, I know you're a resourceful person. You can Google around and look around on the Man Who Mercs forum, which is honestly the best bet to do anything like that. Is if you have a question, go ask the Mercs. Put up a build thread. I'm sure they have a build thread section on their forum, and start asking questions. But realize that only really truly believe the people who are telling you, that are like usually costume advisors or people that are somehow like part of the judging process. Trust those folks more than just the Joe Schmoes that are just kind of like getting started. I know with my build thread on Rebel Legion, I had some folks that weren't even fully active yet that were just kind of talking to me on my build thread, and I'm like, yeah, I know you're recommending this kind of stuff, but like, I know better to do that, so I'm not going to do that. And then unfortunately with your costume, you're not building it to an actual character that's on screen or in like the comics or whatever like that. It's your own kind of original design. It's hard for you to be able to just go watch a movie and be like, boom, freeze frame. All right, this is exactly how this looks. This is exactly how this is colored. Go find some references in a book, that kind of thing, it's a challenge. It is. But again, if you're building stuff where you're
you have reference materials, like if you're looking at Boba Fett, for example, and you want a specific thing that Boba Fett has, you'll know exactly how that looks, so you can reference that. But again, you and I looked at the kind of the costume requirements and how they have, like, you can't have Boba Fett from ESB, chest armor that has that wider spacing. Can't do that. It's just like, why not? He's a Mandalorian. He's like, you guys are basing the whole Mandalorian thing off of Star Wars movies that came out before all these books did, and all these other things that you say you can't do that. So I thought that's kind of a weird rule, but again, whatever. Just abide by the rules so you can get approved. All right. Well, I think that's probably it for tonight. It's a little after 11. I'm gonna wrap up. I gotta tear all this stuff down. Lisa went upstairs. I was talking and talking. I bet you if I would have wrapped up sooner, she'd help me take down the green screen. She'd help me take down the lights and put everything away. But granted, she did set up all the lights and part of the green screen stuff for me. So maybe I just need to bite the bullet and do it myself. But anyway, everybody have a good night. Again, we're gonna try to probably stream Friday night next week, and it'll be around the same 8 to 8:30 time frame. I'll start as soon as I can, as soon as I get Cooper to sleep, and I'll keep you posted. I'm not sure if we're going to be actually going out to my friend's place to start building costumes or not that Saturday. Again, it's weather dependent. It's his family dependent and all that other stuff. Plus, it's a 2.5 hour drive. It's quite a ways. But the thing is the guy deserves us coming to his place because he drives around all over the place to help everybody else out in the state, and he's like smack dab around Lewisburg area actually, Ben, and like. It's 2 hours to get 2 hours to get to Morgantown, and it's like almost 2 hours or so to get to Charleston. It's even more to get out to the Panhandle whenever you want to help other people out with other costumes. So for him being in the middle without any like direct interstate routes and stuff like that, he's just kind of screwed. So, but he goes out of his way to travel for folks, and I always feel bad. I was like, because he's willing to do anything he can to help people build stuff, and I'm like, let's just go to his place. Like, let's not have him have to drive anywhere. Plus, he's got a kick-ass workshop, so can't beat that. Anyway, everyone have a good night. Thanks again for joining us. I have a couple games that were already planned. I played a little bit of Typing of the Dead last night with Lone Wolf. Watched a little bit of that. I might play that on stream. It was pretty enjoyable, pretty funny. The humor, I forgot how fun the humor was. Ben and I played that on the Wii at some point. I remember that back when Lisa and him were roommates. And I forgot how goofy the dialogue and how like the storyline was and all that for that game. So that's fun. But besides that, there's some other stuff too. But anyway, have a great night. I've ranted long enough. Have a good weekend. See you next time. Oh no, Casey logged. Casey logged on too late. 2 heart speed is 1. 2 heart speed as 1. All right. Good night, guys. See ya. Sorry, Casey. You can watch the VOD later. You know what? I'm so behind on uploading all these VODs to YouTube just so I have them for my benefit. To be like, what game did I play like 4 months ago? Let me go pull it up. Watch it. Because I do that sometimes. I don't know. But anyway, I'm so behind on all that. I need to go do that. Anyway, thank you all too for all the subscriptions and the support, and like having new people come in and follow, just hanging out with me in the evenings. Like I don't play video games a whole lot. Like right now, it sucks. Whenever Cooper gets older, it'll be a different story. But like right now, it's few and far between, and I enjoy that you guys like. Honestly, if I only had like 1 or 2 people showing up on a regular basis, I'd probably still do this. But like if I just had been sitting here and there's just a goose egg the whole time, I would have quit this a long time ago. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Anyway, good night. Have a good one. Later.